Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to do a nice 30-minute Pilates on the mat today. All right. So today is May 11th, in case you're wondering what day it is where I am. And I just want you to take it easy, do what you can, listen to your body, respect your limitations. If something you do is not going to feel good for you, you don't have to do it. So take it easy, pace yourself, and like I said, pay attention to how your body feels. If you have to stop, stop. If you have to skip something, don't worry about it. Okay? Now, the breathing. Pilates breathing, breath is in through the nose, out through the mouth. But when you exhale, I want a forceful, strong exhale like the letter H in hollow. And when you do that, you're going to be engaging your core, so basically sucking your gut in. So when you exhale, suck your gut in, okay? Now the breath, the exhale, if you want it, if you don't want to have a loud exhale like I do, you can pretend you're blowing out a candle or fogging up a window. But that's your power, all right? So we're breathing, thoracic breathing, breathing out to the chest. Exhale every single breath you take, all right? So we're going to do a little warm-up. Pilates stance, heels together, feet into a V. For the first 4 breaths, I want you to engage a few other places. So on the exhale, for the first 4 breaths only, thighs together, pelvic floor nice and tight. Belly button to spine, buttocks tight, and I want you to visualize that you're tightening a belt around your ribs, so everything nice and tight. All right, arms to the side, shoulders relaxed, let's go, breathe. Nice long, full breath. Inhale completely, fill those lungs up. Exhale, engage everything, squeeze it all tight. Keep going. You're only doing it on the exhale. One more. And all right, relax, release the heels, roll the shoulders out. Let's do a little warm up now before we get to work. And the rest of the warm up and the rest of the class, actually I want you to focus on belly button to spine. All right, so let's go. Inhale up and nice and slow. Suck your gut in every time you exhale. Keep going up and nice little warm up, warming up the arms, the shoulders, connecting with the breath and warming up everything. Down, roll the shoulders out, shake it out, shake the legs out. All right, the next one we're going to do is going to focus on your balance as well, and also the strength of the foot, the toe, and the one leg. So let me show you quickly. What we're going to do is I want you to really anchor that left foot into the floor. You're going to inhale, bring the right foot off the floor, straighten it, exhale, down, okay? So when you bring it up, just get it off the floor. You don't have to have it way up here. Whatever feels good for you, because like I said, this is challenging your balance and the strength of the left leg and foot, toes, and ankle. So find yourself a little focal point on the floor. It might help you with your balance. And like I said, and even if you just want to get your foot off the floor and you don't want to move it around, don't worry about it, okay? Now the arms can be to the side, or if you want, you can do this one with genie arms. So whatever feels good for you. Get that left foot nice and anchored in, relax the shoulders, and position your arms wherever they need to be. Let's go. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale. Now, the next time you bring it up, stay here. Breathe. Nice and steady, perfectly balanced, and exhale down, push it down. All right. If you find that you're getting a little wobbly, and you can only do 1 or 2, don't worry about it. Even if you just get your foot off the floor. All right, this is just a warm up. And like I said, everything you do what you can. If you're only doing sets of 4, and we're going to be holding the position for 4. If you find you can only do 1 or 2 and you're done, relax. All right. Let's try this side here. Roll the shoulders out, relax. Ready? Right foot's nice and anchored into the floor. Let's go. Inhale, exhale. So warming up the knee as well, the quad, the hip a little bit. Really focusing on the balance, the strength, the power of the right foot, the leg, the toes, the ankle. Now, the next time it's up, stay here. And down. All right, that's it. Roll it out. Oh, let's do one more. All right. Arms to the side, standing nice and tall. Inhale, arms back, look over the right shoulder. And forward to the left. And this is a gentle warm up of the shoulders, releasing, warming up the chest, opening up the pectorals, and also a neck stretch, gentle. Keep going, inhale. And one more on both sides. And that's it. Roll it out, shake it out. All right. So now we're going to get to work. We're going to get right onto the floor. Get onto your hands and knees. We're going to do a couple of cat and cows. It's just a warm up, just a stretch. We do a lot of stretching between exercises, and that would be just normal breathing, time to slow down the heart rate, and just to release the tension as it accumulates. So we're going to do a couple of cat and cow. And this is just a little stretch, just to kind of lengthen and warm up that spine a little bit. Just head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine. This is normal breathing for this. Arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Do another one. Nice little stretch. All right, into table. From here, we're going to get into our plank. I'm going to show you both. We're going to do high or low, whatever feels good for you. All right, so high plank. From table, arms are lined up. And you bring the hips down, and you hang out here. You can do this one as well in a low plank if you find this is hard on your shoulders and you don't have the upper body strength. Forearms, same thing. All right, high or low plank. And the low plank is working on upper body strength as well, but also really working a lot of core, all right? A lot of abdominals. I'm going to do the high plank. So we're going to stay there for 4 breaths. Take a little rest, and then we're going to get back up into plank, and we're going to lift our leg up. Preparing for plank, take a breath, exhale, breathe. Bring the hips down, make sure you're nice and lined up and you're not pooching your bottom up too high. Keep breathing, one more. And knees on the floor, lean back into your little shell and just rest. Rest your hands and your wrists, bow your head. So this little stretch would be called the shell. It's just a nice rest, stretching everything out, all right? So we're gonna do it again, either high or low plank. This time we're gonna get the leg off the floor. Just get the foot off the floor. It doesn't have to be too high, up and down, and then we'll do the other side. Preparing for plank again. You can do this with low plank as well. It's just as challenging. And into plank. Right leg, inhale up and down. Follow the breath. Inhale. And couple more, inhale. Next one up, stay here, breathe. One more, down, knees on the floor, shell. Gives you the opportunity to rest your hands and your wrists as well. All right, one more, let's do the other side. I'm just turning myself around so you can see me. Preparing for plank again. Big breath. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale, left leg up. And this is a tough one. And up, stay here. And down and rest. Just enough time, like I said. Slow down the breath, slow down the heart rate, and just release the tension. Perfect. All right, so we're going to do another one into our table. Shake the hands, roll the wrists out if you need to. If you find this is really hard on your wrists, in my classes I always provide a little padding for the knees or the wrists if you need to, or if anything, you can always roll up your mat and double it up, it makes it a little fatter. Or you can go on your fists, changes the angle of the wrist. Let's work that hip now. From table, we're going to do sunbird and fire hydrant. Let me show you quickly what it looks like. Inhale, knee to elbow. You're going to exhale back. Now the leg is level to your back or lower is fine. You're going to inhale in and you're going to exhale out to the side. So this is all about the hip. Mobility, range of motion of the hip. Working quads, hamstrings, buttock as well, pelvic floor muscles, and abdominals, okay? So when we bring our leg out to the side that's externally rotating the hip, take it easy. If it's not gonna feel good, skip it. Just keep going back and forth, or just do it a little bit. You'll know. Make those adjustments as you go along. Arms are nice and lined up. Left leg, let's go. Inhale, exhale. You don't have to touch your knee to the elbow either. Just bring it close. And inhale in. A lot of fire in the belly with this one too. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Now, the next position you go to, whatever it is, stay there if you can and breathe. Bring it in, go to the other position and stay there. You can feel your lower back engaging as well, and down. Take a quick little rest if you need to. Roll the ankles, or the wrists out, I should say. Move the fingers around if you feel you need to. Let's do the right side now. Arms are lined up. Go on your fist if you find it's a little hard on your wrists. Ready? Right leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and out. Concentrate on what you're doing. The only part of the body moving right now is the leg. The rest of your body is nice and anchored to the floor, feeling strong. The breath is flowing. Inhale in. Now the next position you go to, stay there for 4 breaths. Bring it in, go to the other one, the other direction or the other position, and stay there. One more. Down and rest. From here, we're going to be rolling on our backs. We'll take a little stretch as well. So let's get down onto our backs. All right. Now, so let's do a couple of stretches before we go any further. So let's get a nice stretch into that lower back as well. So come down onto the floor. Nice and comfortable, shoulders are relaxed. I want you to bring your knees up and just give yourself a little hug and just rock. So really want to work on releasing the tension in the lower back, because as you work on strengthening your abdominals, the lower back muscles, everything works together. So let's release the tension. You might feel the back is a little tight, stretch it out a little bit. And then if you'd like, you can straighten your legs up, bring your hands over your head, and just stretch your body right out. Lengthen your abdominals, lengthen those legs, stretch those hips out. Perfect. All right. So those are the 2 stretches we do when we're doing on our backs. Okay, so from here, we're going to be getting our legs up to the ceiling. All right. And we're going to do a nice little corkscrew. So getting the legs up to the ceiling can be really challenging. You need a lot of core strength. Our legs are very heavy. So just having them up here can be a bit of a challenge. So when I have some newbies or anybody in the class that doesn't have a very strong core, I always provide a little strap like this. It's about 6 feet long, about 2 meters, okay? And this way, if you want to put it on your legs, and it'll just help support your legs. All right, it's not cheating, it's just a little bit of a helper, a little modifying until your belly or your abdominals get stronger. And you can do the same thing, just holding on to the strap. It just kind of holds on, keeps those legs up, takes the edge off your belly, all right? So we're gonna do with the strap in both hands, we're gonna draw a figure 8. So if you don't need the strap, then don't worry about it. So I want you to put a pencil between your toes, and I want you to visualize you're drawing a nice number 8 on the ceiling. So let me show you quickly. I'm gonna inhale around, and exhale to center. Inhale to the other side, and exhale. Now, the size of the circle depends on how, this is coming actually from the hip as well. So depending on how strong you are, or where you are in your practice, you don't have to have a big giant 8. A little tiny number 8 is just fine, all right? Like I said, a lot of this action is coming from the hips, all right? And if you get tired, bend your knees, give yourself a hug and rest. All right, we're gonna start to the right. Inhale around, exhale to center, pause, go to the other side. Inhale. Try to relax the shoulders. Draw that number 8 on the ceiling. Let's go. Inhale around, exhale center, pause. You have to take a breath anyway, so this way you step away from momentum. You pause just slightly. All right, let's do one more. Inhale around. And bring the knees down, take a little rest. Give yourself a hug, release the lower back, straighten the legs out, stretch the thighs out, because we're going to do it again the other side. We started to the right, we're going to do it again starting to the left, all right? And it doesn't matter which direction you do it, okay? All right, so if you're ready, if you're getting tired, you find you're getting a little wobbly, even if you just do one and you think that's it, because I really want you to focus on being, to have precision and to work with control. Once you start losing control, that means your body's tired. That's when you need to stop, because every move you make, you want perfect control. So even if it's just one, but it's done well. All right, so I want you to be happy with what you can do. Don't worry about what you can do. You get stronger as you get on in your practice. It's not a race, it's not a contest. Legs up, set your strap up if you're using it. Let's go to the left. Inhale around, and try to relax the shoulders. Focus on what you're doing. Pay attention to how your body feels. And that breath, belly button to spine. Don't forget. Don't hold your breath and don't forget to breathe. Keep it going. The breath is there to guide you, help you with your movements. One more little circle. And done. Rest. All right, those legs feel pretty heavy right now, I'm sure. A little fire in the belly. So stretch your legs out. If you want, you can bring your arms over your head and just take a few breaths. Just relax. Let your body settle down. Stretch it all out. And if you want to release that lower back, probably important to do that and just give yourself a hug. And if you want, you can rock from side to side, and that'll give you a nice stretch and also lengthening your spine at the same time. All right, so we're going to do one more with our legs up. If you're still with me, legs up. We're going to do an open V. We're going to open only as wide as the mat and close. Now you can do this easily with your strap. If your strap is still here, just loosen up the strap and just open them like this. All right. And if you find you need a little bit more help, just kind of choke up on the strap and use your arms a little bit if you need to. If you find you're kind of feeling a little stronger, just loosen the straps a little bit, but you know they're still there for that extra support if you need it. All right, shoulders relaxed, back is nice and anchored, legs up. Let's go. Heel up. Open, exhale, toe. Open. Open V, this is working a nice little stretch, strengthening the inner thighs as well. Let's go. And next time you open, stay here, breathe. And close, bend, and do your stretches. Give yourself a hug. And lengthen and stretch your body out. All right, perfect. Give you a couple of seconds. Take a couple of extra seconds and stretch yourself out. Perfect. All right, so from here, when you're ready, slowly come up. Don't rush, okay? Just move your body slowly and gently. I want you to bring yourself up to a seated position, all right? So we're going to do two things from here, from the seated position, all right? So anytime we do anything from a seated position, very important, and it's the same with everything we do, that your back is straight, your neck is long, and you're looking forward. So I don't want you all curled in and with your chin bowed, okay? Straighten it up. This way you're using the strength of your spine, the muscles up and down your back, your lower back, and your belly. Even if your belly isn't very strong, we all have the same muscles. We just want to wake them up a little bit. So everything's nice as straight as you can get it, put it that way. And this will help you with your balance as well, so you don't fall over or rock over, all right? So this one here is our little boat. We're going to do the high boat and the low boat. So this is going to be a lot of fire on the belly with this one here. Let me show you the boat, and I'll show you a couple other ways you can do it, a little bit of a modification, depending on how you feel at this point. So I'm going to rock up, my back is straight, looking up to the ceiling is good. Elbows wide, holding onto the back of the legs, and the full boat, his legs are up here. If you find that's a little too intense at this point, then you can have your legs here, here. Even if you just want to kind of focus on staying right here, you know, nice and balanced and strong, that's fine. Wherever you feel is best for you. I don't want you to force yourself up there. If you're not quite ready to do it, it's not going to happen anyway, right? You're going to be all wobbly, and then you'll lose track of your breath. That breath is consistent, so keep it going. All right, roll the shoulders out. Just roll it out. Don't overthink anything we do. Just do what you can, and let's go. Ready for boat? Take a breath on the exhale up and breathe. The breath is slow and complete. Keep that breath going. Full inhale, exhale, belly button to spine. Now, if you are getting a little stronger, you can release the hands. Let's do one more. Come down. Now let's rest. Gently open up the legs. Now you can bow your head around your back. Let your shoulders go limp. Just rest. Take a few breaths. Slow everything down. Slow down the heart rate, the breathing. Rest your belly. All right, perfect. Okay, let's try that one again. Okay, just give it a shot, you know. Roll the shoulders out, relax. All right, ready? Big breath. And one more. Come down slow. So this is our, come and rest. Just bow your head and just rest. Just let your body go limp. Catch your breath, slow it down. So anytime we do a seated exercise, this is where you can come to rest. So even if you end up just doing one and you gotta rest, don't worry about it, all right? So roll the shoulders up. Let's do the low boat now. Low boat's a little bit tougher. I'm gonna give you 2 ways to do it. I'll give you the modified way and the full version. Quick little demo. Now the modified is coming down, resting on the forearms, legs come off the floor, just slightly. You don't have to have them way up here. Just get them off the floor. Now, this one here again, back is straight, neck is long, you're looking up. Now, when you're in this position here, this is gonna be a lot of fire in the belly. Try not to use your neck muscles. Try to really focus on using your core muscles, okay? Now, that's one version. The full version would be like this. All right, so choose what works good for you because we're doing that one twice as well. All right, so if you want to do it this way, that's fine. It's not cheating, you're still working the same muscles. And ready? Take a breath, exhale out, breathe. Don't forget, belly button to spine, suck your gut in every time you exhale. One more. And come up slow. Now sometimes coming out of the exercise is just as, to get into a stretch or a rest is just as tough as the actual exercise. Just rest. All right. So we're going to do it one more time. This one here I'm going to add a little something to it. If you want to try it, you can. If not, just keep your legs straight. Let me show you quickly. So this one here, we're going to come up. We're going to inhale, open, exhale. That's it. Like I said, if you don't want to open the legs, just keep them straight if you want. Do what you can, all right? Position your arms wherever they need to be. Everybody ready? Inhale up, exhale, open. Inhale, close, only as wide as the mat. And 2 more. And close and come up, slow, and rest. That's a tough one. I like a lot of fire in the belly with that one there. And just rest. And it doesn't matter how many times you do it or how long you've been doing it. You should still feel it. You don't have to do a lot of crazy numbers. We're doing sets of 4. Actually, we didn't even hold the last one, so we got off easy there. Normally, my classes, we do sets of 5. We hold for 5. If you do them right, that's all you don't have to do. You can do maybe a few more, but you don't have to do crazy numbers like 20 and 30. But if they're done right, they're effective. Perfect. All right. I want you to very gently get onto your hands and knees. Let's do a few cat and cows. This is just a stretch. We're going to do a few stretches and we're done. Head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine, arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Normal breathing. When you come up in your cow, you get a stretch into your chest and you stretch out your abdominals. And when you get into your little cat, lengthening the spine, releasing upper back, and this is a really nice stretch for your lower back. When you're finished that, let's get up to standing. Up nice and slow. A few stretches and we're done. Nice wide V. All right, this is just normal breathing. Right arm up and reach. V, lateral stretch. A nice lateral stretch is going to lengthen the side of the body, stretch everything out at the same time, and also now lateral flexion of your spine. So we bend the spine forward and back. Now we bend it side to side, keeping it nice and strong and safe and balanced. Come up, use your core muscles to help you move. And let's go to the other side. Just go as far as you'd like. It's just a stretch. Come up, right arm up, all the way, reach. If you want, you can do a back bend if you'd like, or if you want to just reach up to the ceiling. From here, we're going to get into a V straddle split. From here, come down, hinging at the hips. You can bend your knees, keep your legs straight, or come down, put your hands on your knees if you don't want to go too far down. All right. Bend your knees if you want. V straddle split. This is a lovely full body stretch. You can feel the stretch in the back of the legs as well, the hamstrings, the inner thighs, the side of the body, lengthening that spine. This is a great stretch for your back. Walk your hands to the left. The closer you get to the left foot, the deeper the stretch you feel in the back of the left leg, the hamstring, inner thigh to right leg, right side of the body. Walk your hands to center, go to the other side. Come to center. Bend the knees, come up very slowly, reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Always moving your body slowly, carefully, and very gently. And let's get those feet together, legs together. Give yourself a big hug for taking this time. A little bit of time for yourself. And a clap for everybody, clap for you, clap for me and all our other friends. And we're done. That's it. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Susan, and that was our nice little quickie class. I know the breath takes a while to get used to, but you can practice that when you're inhaling, exhale, belly button to spine. All right, so thanks again, and take it easy. Go outside, get some sunshine on your face. Go play outside, get your bike out, do whatever you need to do. Even just walking is wonderful. All right, keep it moving. All right, thank you.